What's shaking, everybody? It's your boy King of the Golden State here with another edition of the Wednesday Pile, which is actually pretty heavy this week. So I don't want to bore you guys with too much stuff, but a lot of it was a lot of rebirth action, some birthright, a whole bunch of Civil War. I don't want to like throw all that stuff at you guys because you probably already have a lot of it. And even if I show you the stuff I have, there's like a chance you probably have it anyway. But yeah, I stopped by the comic shop earlier today, and I had like a stack of books. I just picked up some one or two things I may have missed from last week. But by the time you would saw, you probably would have picked. By the time I showed you that, you probably would have had them anyway. But anyway, I also wanted to post up my beautiful sketch cover done by Lionel Francis Yu from the Dallas Fan Expo. God, I love that thing. That thing's freaking gorgeous. I love it. So keep on keep a lookout for me getting a couple more of these dealt with pretty soon. But I just I'm in awe of that thing. I love my Harlequin sketch cover done by Willis Potasio, but this one is up there too. I love this, and I'm trying to get a good collection of these things before the year is up. So let me see. I know there's a Wizard World coming up in Sacramento. I think in 2 weeks or a week or 2 weeks. One of those, one of those two. But there's that this month, and I know next month I'll be in San Diego for the Comic Con. So who knows? I might get about two or three of those, down there. But yeah, I'm rambling. And I'm trying to cheer myself up because the Warriors lost to the Cavs in the most disgusting fashion. But that's neither here nor there. So let me show you guys what I have, and maybe you guys probably have these too. Picked up Wonder Woman Rebirth, and I actually like Wonder Woman a lot, especially when it's written by Greg Rucka. If you haven't gotten used to like Greg Rucka writing Wonder Woman or anything like that, or you have no feel for him at it, I mean, if you don't pick this up, I would definitely say pick up Wonder Woman Volume 2, where Greg Rucka had a nice run doing that from issue 201 to I think 226. It might be past that. It might be 228 or something like that. I'm not sure, but it's up there. Rucka, in my opinion, probably is the best writer for Wonder Woman right now, and I like his writing. I mean, if you ever read Queen and Country, or let me see, Queen and Country, or even Wolverine had he did a stint on Wolverine. I think it was Volume 2. So he did that, and it was really good writing. So I mean, Greg Rucka, he's kind of fallen off a little bit, I guess, in some ways, but he's still a good writer. So definitely pick up Wonder Woman. I've also picked up the alternate cover for that, which was, I'm not sure who did it, but I've seen the artwork before. I can't recall who it is, but yeah, I would definitely pick up the Wonder Woman by Greg Rucka. I mean, I know Brian Azzarello does a good Wonder Woman for the New 52, but I just personally think Greg Rucka does a better job, for Wonder Woman. That's just my opinion. You might like Azzarello, you might like Robert Rhodey, you might like, well, you might like William Moulton if you wrote, but anyway, pick that up, give it a shot. You might like it. Also, from the Rebirth pile, got Action Comics. They kind of lay these out pretty thick, for the Rebirth week. It's probably gonna get thicker, week after week. So they had that. They had the alternate cover, which I thought was a really cool cover. This cover right here, where he's just flying out of the sky, and it looks like it's got sunlight behind him. It was really, really cool looking. So, yeah. So I picked that up, and as a comic collector, you don't have to, but picking up Action Comics is probably, I mean, every comic, collector should always have like a stint of Action Comics in their pile. I just feel like it's like a law, because I mean, where did Superman come from? He came from Action Comics, and you know, you got one of the best fonts ever here, for Superman in Action Comics. I mean, that's where he started, and I don't collect every issue of Action Comics, even going back, but I have like a John Byrne run of Superman Action Comics. So, find one that fits you and have it in your collection. I think is worth it. And also, I don't even know which one of these is the alternate. They just put them out. Also, on the Rebirth front, there's a lot of Rebirth action going on. So I forgot who made a joke about Afterbirth, for Rebirth, which I think is kind of inappropriate, but still funny. Anyway, Aquaman. Picked up the alternate cover of Aquaman and the regular cover of Aquaman. So, by Dan Abnett. And, I'm not a big Aquaman fan, but I'm working on it. I'm trying to be patient with the whole Aquaman character. Arthur Curry is one of those characters you don't really immediately cheer for. I mean, I'm sure after I read this, I'm probably gonna love it. But I figure with all the Rebirth stuff, I'll pick up anything Rebirth at this point just to give it a shot and see how it works out. It's not like I got like a bunch of new 52s or current 52. I also picked up like I said, this is like a Rebirth video. There's so many Rebirths. The continuation of Batman and Detective Comics, issue number 934. I mean, if you saw like the other comic here, Action Comics is 957, and you got 934. I mean, you clearly the whole Rebirth line is going to go for about close to 5 years, I guess you can say that. Maybe my math is off, but Detective Comics, same rule as Action Comics. It's like something you have to have in your collection. And I have a whole bunch of Detective Comics. I think my choice between Batman and Superman, I have more Batman than Superman. But Superman is not too far behind in my collection. So here's another one added. So I'm looking forward to reading this. The one that really got me, though, that I'm really looking forward to, is of the Rebirth line, was The Flash by Josh Williamson, and he's the same guy who wrote Birthright and Nailbiter, and I think he is going to be an excellent fit for The Flash. I mean, he's just one of those writers that you could really get behind and say he's probably one of your favorite writers. He's growing for me. I mean, I picked up this alternate cover. I almost want to give it back because there's something weird about this cover. I mean, it's by Jason Pearson, and Jason Pearson is I really thought Jason Pearson was a really good artist. I mean, this is a decent cover. It's not terrible, but it looks like something like my nephew or niece would draw, and I don't know. I mean, sometimes, you pick up a book and put it in your pile to take to the register, and you end up buying it by accident, and you start looking at it like, why did I pick this one up? I mean, it's an alternate cover, but I usually seen Jason Pearson's artwork from years before, and he's actually done some really good pictures. This one's kind of like, it feels like it was rushed. And I don't know what the hell made him want to do a picture like this, but anyway, I picked it up. I mean, if it end up like, if it ends up having some kind of value down the line, then that's egg in my face, I guess. But yeah, I am looking forward to The Flash. The Flash is, for me, The Flash is up there with Superman and Batman, and it's The Flash is one of those characters you always love, man. Like, especially with the series finale, that happened for the TV show. But yeah, I'm probably gonna make this one of the first things I read. So enough of that DC crap. Get that crap out of my lawn. But I'm really digging this little Marvel action, some Star Wars Darth Vader. And if you guys are familiar with what's in the background of that picture, that is not C-3PO, and that is not R2-D2. those guys, if you're following this title, you know that those guys are absolute bad news. That would be, if I think his name is Triple Zero, is the one here on the left. Triple Zero, and I believe it's BT. But yeah, those are like the anti R2D2 C3PO, and they're killers. So I like Darth Vader. I like where it's going, you know, and I'm glad the title's still running. And with, you know, when I have like little story ideas with Darth Vader in it, and they're putting it in between. What they're doing is making it take place in between Star Wars movies. So right now it's currently in between New Hope and Empire Strikes Back, and so far Darth Vader is probably, it might. I mean, I know there's a couple of Star Wars titles out there like Poe Dameron and the Star Wars running title, but I think the lead title right now is becoming Darth Vader. You know, you sympathize for the character. It's a good character. So, yeah, pick this up if you haven't already. I mean, it's already on issue 21, but it's still worth the pickup. And also, guys, I may have sold you guys on this before, but once again, The Vision. You know, if you haven't picked it up, it's on issue number 8. It's by Tom King. Tom King is also working on Batman on DC Rebirth. He did that DC Rebirth issue that came out last week by King and Scott Schneider. Mostly it's going to be handled by Tom King, but you know, if you like his writing, check out Vision. Vision is so good, especially with especially like the covers that are being done. You know, I mean, you can already tell who's already at his door. You know, it's hilarious. But the Vision is still for me in my top 10 favorite titles right now. So pick up the first few issues and comment below. Tell me what you think. You might actually like it. I mean, I think I got some of you guys onto like Nailbiter, which is, like I said, it's like one of my favorite titles right now. But yeah, I implore you, pick up Vision. Vision is a character you'll like, including his family. So anyway, that's it. I'm pretty much done here, guys. I'll be on the lookout for another video I'll probably post during the week. And yeah, as far as my subscribers who are with me right now, thank you. And for newer subscribers, welcome aboard. And yeah, tell your friends, to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.